UFC EMMETT vs VALLEJOS is over, and let's recap the card real quick if you missed it and talk about Kevin VALLEJOS because he is a monster. First fight of the night, Pierre Rodriguez made it 2-0 against Sam Hughes. I don't really know why they made that rematch. Then Edger Sosa had a really fun fight against Luan Lacerda. Does not look like he possesses a ton of power, but super entertaining, a dynamic striker. Really excited to see him grow in the UFC. Then Bia Mesquita got a first round submission against Montse Rendon. She is 35 years old, but she is a pretty big name considering she's one of the most decorated jiu-jitsu practitioners of all time, and she's getting finishes, so they are definitely going to fast track her to like a title shot before she gets too old. Then Eric Anders had a pretty fun war against Brad Tavares, took the decision, pretty much beat him everywhere, and then retired. So good last fight for him. Really fun fight. Then Manuel Souza knocked out Balaji Oki, got performance of the night. Bro, what a beautiful knockout, man. Balaji Oki was the, more experienced guy coming into this fight. He's been in the UFC. Manuel Souza's debuting. He was fighting the uphill battle, and he just absolutely starched him. Oh my god, bro. Manuel Souza is a problem. Then Elijah Smith submits Su Young Yu, which was pretty insane, dude. This guy is a freak athlete. Definitely a contender to look out for. He's going to get up in the rankings very soon. Then Vitor Petrino beat Steven Aspelund. I'm very upset about this because I'm a big Steven Aspelund fan, but it was a very close fight. It was a war. I wouldn't have been mad if Steven Aspelund got the decision, but I think Petrino deserves it. He, had the better shots during the fight. Steven Aspelund had the better pressure, but man, it was such a fun fight. Knockdowns left and right, crazy pressure, crazy pace, really fun heavyweight fight, which we do not see often. Then Mixtebek Oralbai pretty much dominated Chris Curtis in the wrestling. Chris just did not get started. It was pretty sad to see. Not much happened in this one, but Oralbai looked very good. Then Charles Johnson beat Bruno Silva. I saw a lot of people on Twitter saying this was a robbery. I personally had it 30-27 Charles Johnson. I am a little biased. I'm a big fan of him, but I think every round was very close, but every round was narrowly in the favor of Charles Johnson, in my opinion. But Silva also looked good. Charles Johnson just could not get really started, didn't really pressure as much as he used to until the third round, where he really picked up the pace and finished the fight very decisively. So props to him. He's gonna fix some stuff. He said he has injuries, blah blah. Once he fixes all that, he is going to be back. Then Ion Cutelaba pretty much fraud checked Omar Sy, submit him in the first round. That was pretty crazy to see. Big upset. This guy's on a comeback streak, bro. Then Marwan Rakiki beat Harry Hardwick via stoppage in between the second and third round. Harry broke his jaw and could not continue, but it was a war for as long as it lasted. Got fight of the night, even though it was only 2 rounds. I wish we saw a third one because seriously, it was kind of anyone's game there. Harry definitely is not the cleaner striker, but he has that dog in him. Then Jose Miguel Delgado squeaked out a split decision against Andre Fili. Damn, he did not look great in this fight, dude. He's a really fun prospect. I'm really high on him. He almost beat Nathaniel Wood, who's a great fighter. Man, he just did not look great against Fili, bro. I know Fili's not a terrible fighter, but I thought Delgado's power would just finish him pretty quickly, but Delgado could not really get going. He did get the win, so props to him, but he needs to fix some stuff in his game, and then he'll be back. Seriously, he's really good. I'm not worried that he'll be back. He's going to be in the rankings pretty soon. He's still a great fighter, but yeah, it was kind of a rough fight for him. Then Jillian Robertson beat Amanda Lemos by decision. Not much to say there. Pretty much dominated her in the wrestling. It was a clear 29-28. Solid fight. It was all right. And finally, guys, the main event, Kevin VALLEJOS absolutely starched Josh Emmett. Josh Emmett just could not get started, man. He was trying to mimic TJ Dillashaw because he's been training with him for the past year or so, but that's just not really his style, man. Kevin just knew all of his tricks. He would catch him every time Emmett would come in, and for as long as it lasted, Kevin just pretty much didn't get hit. He hit Josh Emmett like 40 times, and then Josh Emmett hit him like 3 times or something like that. Pretty insane, bro. I thought this fight would be more like Topuria versus Emmett, where he takes it to a bloody decision, but Kevin dominates the fight, and I was wrong. Seriously, guys, I was wrong. He starched him in the first round. His power is serious. I thought his power wasn't absolutely like insane because he took Danny Silva to a decision, but maybe that was a fluke. Seriously, guys, Kevin VALLEJOS is a problem. He's a big star. They're going to fast track him because they love fighters from underrepresented countries. That's just markets the UFC can tap into. So yeah, guys, I've been watching Kevin VALLEJOS since his Contender Series fight, and he is so good, man. This shows how good the Contender Series is, bro. We got to see Kevin VALLEJOS versus John Silva, absolute banger on the Contender Series. Then he came back, beat Cam Teague, got a contract. John Silva had already been in the UFC. Man, what a story, bro. That rematch has to happen. Kevin is so good. Fantastic fighter, very respectful, humble, but also knows how to, you know, sell a fight and talk during the post-fight press conference and stuff like that. Dude, great prospect. Definitely a future champion. Josh Emmett, unfortunately, maybe he retires after this. Maybe gets one more against a can. Maybe give him like a send-off fight against someone he could just knock out, because Josh Emmett's not terrible. Seriously, people forget, man, 1 year ago, Josh Emmett was 40 years old, and he took Lerone Murphy to a 48-47 decision, bro. Lerone Murphy, he was fighting for the #1 contender spot, and Kevin just starched him in 1 round. This doesn't show that Josh Emmett's bad. This shows that Kevin Vallejos is good, bro. Fantastic performance, guys. Love this event. This was a pretty fun Apex card, honestly. 14 fights. I know people don't like a ton of fights, but I think it's just so snappy. Back-to-back fights. Really fun, guys. The fights were low-key better than last week when on a numbered event. That kind of happens sometimes. But yeah, guys, let me know what you thought about this event, and see ya.